How's it going, guys? This is Holly with Grindworks, and today we are talking about the top 5 best-selling Ka-Bar knives. Ka-Bar has a pretty extensive history in the knife world. This first knife that we're going to be looking at, pretty much everybody has seen this before if you're into knives. If not, then I am happy to be the first to introduce you to the Ka-Bar Bowie full-size. This one is the USMC edition, but they have multiple versions of this knife for the different branches of the military. But full-size knife. This runs about $80 on the site right now. It is about 12 inches, just under 12 inches in overall length, 11.875. That is a 7-inch blade. 1095 Krovan clip point. It's got a flat grind and a black finish. This one is partially serrated. Not all of them have that serration, but that's to allow you to, easily get through any webbed or woven material. It does have this beautiful leather sheath included, which has that nice new leather smell. Altogether, this thing weighs 11.2 ounces, so it's hefty. Clearly, this is meant for some hard use. Let me tell you the background of this knife. So this knife was born during World War II. It was actually carried, this design was carried by members of the armed forces during the war. 100% made in the USA, has this beautiful stacked leather handle. Very classic design that is mimicked by a lot of other manufacturers out there and is pretty popular with knife collectors. So this is the same exact design that was carried by the armed forces in World War II. So if you're into knife history, this is a really awesome one to add to your collection. So no surprise that this is probably the most popular knife that we sell at Grindworks, or different variations of this model. Next up, we have the Ka-Bar Small TDI Law Enforcement Knife. This runs about $40 on the site right now. Total length is 5.625 inches. That blade is 2.3 inches just about. That is Oz 8 steel. It's a drop point style with a hollow grind and a black finish. This handle is Zytel, a type of polymer. It's very lightweight, but also very strong. It also has this polymer sheath, which is included. And the idea with this sheath, and with this knife overall, the design, it was made with law enforcement in mind. Designed by John Benner, who is the founder of the Tactical Defense Institute. So the idea here, if you kind of take a peek down at that clip, you would wear this basically inside your pants, and the clip here would kind of latch onto your belt. An ideal way to carry this knife is at your back, and the curvature of that handle makes it perfect for reaching behind you to deploy like that. So made for law enforcement members in mind, if for any reason they can't access their sidearm, this is kind of a backup. Not in law enforcement, not in military, not likely to ever need something like this, but I will say the handle is a fantastic design. That palm swell fits super well. This nice groove right here to give you a solid grip with your forefinger. Seems like it would do what it's designed to pretty well. Next up, we have something that's a little bit more my speed. This is the Ka-Bar Mini Dozer Hunting Folder. Only $17.99. It's a total length of 5.75 inches with a 2¼ inch blade. That's Oz 8 steel again, drop point style, hollow grind, so very slicey. Nice satin finish. Similar to the full-size dozer, it has a thumb stud which can be reversed to the other side, so it can be ambidextrous, as well as the tip-up carry pocket clip can also be reversed to the opposite side there. So a true ambidextrous knife. This also has a textured Zytel handle, which gives it some good grip. Fits pretty solidly in the hand, even though it's a small knife. It's a full 4-finger knife for me. It is a lockback. This thing only weighs an ounce altogether, and that is due to the Zytel. That Zytel is known for being super tough, super durable, but adding very, very little weight to the knife. So extremely lightweight, yet very strong. I don't know that I would use this for hunting particularly, it is quite small. For me personally, this makes a much better EDC knife, but one that could stand up to some pretty tough tasks with that strong lockback. So fantastic little knife, and less than 20 bucks. Can't really go wrong there. Next up, we have the Ka-Bar TDI LDK neck knife. So very similar concept to the small TDI over here, meant as a backup, but something that can also be worn around the neck. Very small, very concealable. Overall, it's only 3.625 inches with a 1.625 inch blade. That is 9CR 18 MOV steel in a Wharncliffe style with a flat grind and this overall black finish. I think the skeletonized handle is interesting. Look, you could use that sort of as a finger ring, similar to a karambit. It does come with this polymer sheath, which, as the name suggests, can be worn around the neck, or you can wear it inside your belt. It does not have a clip, but it has these holes for weaving some paracord lanyard, which comes with it. You can even lace it in your boot. So there are a lot of different ways to carry it. It makes just a great little backup blade if anything happens to your EDC, or you just want something really small and concealable. Last of all, we have this really interesting contraption here. This is the Ka-Bar Black Tactical Spork with a hidden knife. So inside we've got a little polymer knife. This whole thing is completely constructed of polymer. Altogether, it's 6.875 inches in length. The blade on this knife is 2.5 inches long. The whole thing weighs, 1.26 ounces, so very lightweight. And they're calling this a tactical spork, but honestly, the best application I see this being used in is for like your camping gear. Just throw it in your bug out bag, or in the garage where you keep the rest of your camping stuff. And it's got some great serrations there, so you could definitely attack some steak on your camping trip. And at only $7, it's very affordable, so I think the popularity of this thing is probably due to the price and the fact that it makes an awesome gift, like good stocking stuffer around Christmas time, a good gift for your pal who really likes the outdoors, or you buy a whole bunch of them so your whole family has something to eat with and you don't have to pack all those wimpy plastic forks you got from Walmart. So there you go. Those are the top 5 best sellers of Ka-Bar at grindworks.com. Love to hear your thoughts on Ka-Bar. They have a really interesting variety of knives that they design. A lot of them with a more tactical application, but then again, this dozer here, this mini dozer, fantastic EDC knife. So I'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on Ka-Bar? What's your favorite Ka-Bar knife? And which of these do you think you'd add to your collection next? If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it 2 thumbs up. I don't know if YouTube lets you give 2 thumbs up. That'd be great if they did. Anyways, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed and you hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when a new video drops. I'll have links to these knives in the description below, and you can always jump on grindworks.com to see everything we have from Ka-Bar there. If you join our email list, you'll get 2 emails a week letting you know of any of the deals or the new knives, all of the awesome stuff that you need to see from Grindworks. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.